I want to watch the news.
Are you making headway at least?
This is the news.
Smack 'em a gob, it's time for the only news that matters. And Metallica's frontman James Hetfield has a new tattoo which includes some of Lemmy Kilmister's ashes in a suitable rock and roll tribute to the Motorhead star. In an Instagram post on Wednesday, James Hetfield showed off the Ace of Spades design etched on his middle finger. The ink is mixed with a portion of the remains given to James Hetfield after Lemmy died from cancer in 2015. James wrote, "A salute to my friend and inspiration, Mr. Lemmy Kilmister. Without him, there would be no Metallica." Hetfield added that the tattoo design by prominent tattoo artist Corey Miller meant he is still able to fly the bird at the world. Kilmister, affectionately known as Lemmy, founded Motorhead in 1975 after being fired from the space rock group Hawkwind over drug use. The band became British pioneers of heavy metal, releasing 22 albums, including 1980's iconic Ace of Spades and its anthemic title track. Fellow 80s rocker Metallica, who have sold more than 100 million albums worldwide, have been open about the influence of Motorhead on their formation, sound, and career. Speaking in 2016, James Hetfield told Kerrang that Lemmy's death left him distraught. He said, "My vision of him was a statue of a man that was immortal. When he passed, it scared me like, where's our captain now? He's been a godfather to us. There's no doubt that without him, there would be no Metallica. When he was around, it just felt like things were going to be okay." Hetfield, who continued to tour with Metallica, added, "It made us really want to live and enjoy everything we have and soak up every scream from a fan, every sweat bead that flies off us. All that stuff we get to do. For 35 years we've been doing it, and it makes us super blessed to still be doing it." Last year, the US group landed their 4th UK #1 album and first in 15 years with 72 seasons. Hetfield's unusual commemorative tattoo is not the first time Lemmy's ashes have been used to pay tribute to the scene he helped define. In March of this year, it was announced that an urn containing some of them ashes will be housed at a heavy metal festival, Bloodstock, at Catton Park in Derbyshire. Once the festival comes to an end in August, the urn will come to Nottingham music venue Rock City, where the band performed 10 shows between 1987 and 2006. There you go, man. That's pretty cool. You know, you're gonna get Lemmy's ashes in your tattoo. That to me is so appropriate that James Hetfield would be doing it, because he is right. It is Motorhead. You know, you gotta remember, man, when Metallica formed, Lars Ulrich was the Motorhead president of the fan club. I mean, he was fanatical about Motorhead. You know, of course, you had your Diamond Heads and, you know, your Saxons and all that shit. You know, but Motorhead is the main inspiration. And it's awesome that James, you know, was able to put it in his middle finger to give a big FU still from Lemmy wherever he is now, you know. I'm a huge fan of Motorhead. I own everything they've released. Every studio album they release, a few live albums. Hell, I mean, hey, if I get enough comments below, let's say over 10 comments, all right? If I get over 10 comments of me pulling out all my Motorhead albums, studio albums, I'm going to leave the live ones on the side, and do a ranking of every Motorhead studio album, leave it in the comments below if you would like for me to do that, because, yeah, I think, maybe I'm going to have to go back to, like, Hammered, and I know there's another one. There may be 2 or 3 of the later ones that I know, but I need to revisit more, because Motorhead had so much good shit. But shit, there's a lot of the later stuff I love, like Sacrifice would be my favorite. Then We Are Motorhead, and then a little back with Bastards. I mean, those are some of my favorites. I'm sure they'll be high in my ranking, But, yeah, more than 10 comments of somebody saying, rank the Motorhead albums, and I'll do it for you. But, hey, less than 10 comments, I'll still do it, but not as quick. So, yeah, man, basically the only news that matters is a tribute to Lemmy, man. It's cool that James Hetfield done all that. I think it's super cool, But, I'm not going to bring up the fact that 72 Seasons has aged like milk. I'm a big fan of Hardwired Self-Destruct. If you saw my ranking, I put it above Injustice for All. But 72 Seasons, other than Lux Eternal, which is great, the rest is a letdown, man. I got really fired up for Metallica, after Hardwired, thinking, all right, they're back. This is going to kick ass. And then I heard Lux Eternal. I was like, oh, yeah. And then I heard the rest, and I'm like, oh, no. Yeah, some of it I liked back then, but hearing it now, because I did spin it the other day. I played it, and I played the whole thing, and it's just not up there, man. The riffs, the attitude of Hardwired is nowhere on that album. And, Lux Eterna is really, sounds like a new wave of British heavy metal song. Doesn't really sound like anything off of Hardwired. But damn, I didn't mean to go into a Metallica thing, but yeah, I guess I should since James is part of it. But Motorhead, man, I'm proud to say I saw the very first Motorhead show in the United States at the Miami Baseball Stadium with Hart and Floyd's The Cult, and I saw the very last Motorhead show where they headlined at the Pompano Beach Amphitheater. That was the very last American show. Then they went to Europe, and then Lemmy passed away after that. But yeah, the first and last, and I've seen him a lot of times in between, including 2 times on the motorboat. I went on the motor cruise. I'm a huge Motorhead fan. Come on, more than 10 comments, and I'll rank them all. But what do you all think, man? Leave in the comments below. Is this cool, or are you like one of those Metallica haters? You're like, you know what he should do with that middle finger? One of those people. Yeah, man, everybody's welcome here. Just be nice to not only myself, but be nice to all the other people commenting, because I wouldn't want to make you disappear and send you to the cornfield. But I will. But hey, anyway, I want to thank you all for watching. Please leave your comments below. And, like the video. It's good for the YouTube algorithms. And subscribe to my channel. Ring that little notification bell. And stay frosty. And listen to Black Sabbath and smack 'em a gob.
Farewell and adieu to you fair Spanish ladies. Farewell and adieu, you ladies of Spain. For we've received orders for to sail back to Boston. And so never more shall we see you again.